Hello, everybody, and welcome to Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Welcome.
Literally. This is a little different. You know, we're going to try to get a little
Right.
bit. Don't worry about Z's extra chapstick. She just wanted to make sure she was moisturized. Amen. So, this is going to be a little different than our normal Keeping Up with the Joneses. We outside, y'all. We just wanted to make sure that we filmed something because we've been having so much fun. But today is a special day because it's our anniversary. Hey,
Maybe for you and me.
Okay, anywho, we're about to travel to Isla Mujeres. We're in Cancun, Mexico.
Hey, just call me Papi Chulo from the corner store, huh?
And today,
Tell you I'm gonna be soft. Tell you I'm gonna be hot. Y'all gotta learn their tongue, huh? Talking about your spirit jowl. But don't know the tongues of the people. Huh?
So,
You want on that?
We gonna come back, y'all. It's gonna be a lot of clips because we ain't got no babysitter. We in here, okay? We in here. But today we're gonna come to you guys and talk about love.
What you want?
It might not be right now, but it will be soon. So stay tuned. So we're getting a little bit out of time, Z right here. So if the angle look weird, if the lighting is bad, we trying. Now we got the hood and it's behind us, but we ain't gonna say much about it. Anyway, so today we want to talk about, having a great partner and having like great love and communication and what that means and like the sacrifices it takes. Y'all, I was not expecting the boat in the background to pull up beating our heart every time we try to record and get it together. Look at my husband looking like a
my hair blowing in the wind. Right. Yeah, it's blowing that way. Y'all wish y'all had it. It's a natural air conditioning.
So yes, I love him even though he ain't on topic because he talking about some other shit. But listen, what does it mean to you to have exactly? Because you ain't listening. What does it mean to you to have a good spouse and having a good spouse? What is that like? What fire does that put underneath your ass? Do you feel like it pushes you, drives you, or do you feel like it restrains or restricts you?
That's a really good question.
Thanks.
That's a really good question. But I think having a good spouse gives you, to me, gives you the I'll wait till you straighten the camera out.
This is as good as it's
the world's worst camerawoman.
Y'all see what I'm dealing with? You see what I'm dealing with?
New age anaconda in her lap. But I think what the limit is.
Hand it here.
Bow. So listen, I think having a good spouse, it has its pros and cons, to be honest. But having a good spouse overall gives you the capacity, depending on male or female, it gives you the space to really hone in on what it is that you should be doing in life as it pertains to their relationship and your own personal goals. Having a good spouse that supports you and that pushes you and that is just right there to support you in the thick of it, it can be a game changer, for real. I ain't looking at the camera, but I think it can be a game changer for real. For me, it is, because so much of my life, people want the benefit of being with your boy, but don't have the capacity that's needed to support me, to push me. Everybody so intimidated. Everybody wanted to, they wanted a service, transactional. What you laughing at? Huh? Oh, I thought you were laughing at me. But that's what a good spouse means. Having a good spouse means to me. Somebody that's going to support you, pour into you, and just be there. The great apostle Luther Vandross said, I'd rather have hard times with you than good times with someone else. I'd rather be beside you in a storm than safe and warm by myself. Huh? He said it. So that's my spiel, y'all. Let me know what y'all think.
Around so I can tell them mine. Because what the heck? All right, y'all. It's Dominique over here. For me, having a great, I'm going to say great because I have a great spouse or great partner. So someone that's willing to build in this world with me is intimidating as fuck. I heard what he said and I appreciate that. But for me, it's like, you don't want to mess that up. So I'm always every day working as hard as I possibly can to make sure that, you know, my husband understands my purpose and what I'm doing and my, you know, my vision, and we're on the same accord. Because having a great spouse looks all great on the outside. My mama. It's an owl. It's an owl. Y'all see that distraction? But for me, it's like, I know my spouse is great, so how can I be greater? Because I don't want him or anybody else to ever be like, Chris is over there holding all the weight in that relationship. He over there being great. Because he is great. But we equally hold the weight in our relationship, and we equally push for it to be the greatest version of a relationship. So having a great spouse is challenging sometimes, because when you have a terrible spouse, you don't have to work so hard. I've had them, and I didn't have to work at all. You don't have to do nothing. You gotta, you know, you're not thinking, oh, how can I make sex more interesting? Because you don't even want to fuck with people. I mean, excuse my language, but I'm just being honest. So every day it's like, how can I cook better? How can I fuck better? How can I suck better? How can I listen better? How can I pray better? How can I say things better? Because, you know, I'm always talking so much shit. Having a great spouse really teaches you the boundaries of who you are as a person and what you need and what you don't need. Because people will sit up and be like, oh, that's my personality. Oh, that's who I am. Or that's how I've always been. But the truth of the matter is, when you get into a relationship with somebody that you're willing to, I wouldn't even say change, mature and develop into the best version of yourself, all that shit goes out the window. So for me, having a great spouse means also being the best version of myself. Because when you meet somebody that is equally as great as you, you don't ever want to go any lower than that. You just want to keep going up, 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 like Larry said.
Shout out to Dr. Larry D.
Shout out to, we love you.
Speaking of Larry.
Speaking of Larry. Because we wouldn't even be here. We want to thank you, Dr. D, for, you know, all of the things that you do to bless us. We ain't gonna give too many details, but you know what you do for us, and we appreciate it. And, you know, your season of greatness is all here. Already here. So we're just grateful to know you and to love you. Amen.
Hey, so, and Larry, I just want to say something. I've had one best friend since 2011, since the summer of 2011 to 2026. On this trip, because of you, I now have two. And when I tell you, this was a brother I didn't even know I needed. Wasn't even expecting to even connect with somebody the way that we did. And what I'm about to say, only you can understand it and the people in our community. But I met this man, and when I tell you, we immediately fell in love with each other. It's crazy.
The tears and all. It's another part of, yes.
So, thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to transition. That's another part of being a great spouse. Understanding the love language your spouse speaks. I feel like, you know, most people be like, he fell in love with a man. I completely understand what
Pablo. Shout out to you, Papi.
Papi. You know, cute Papi, too. And he's married.
Hey, he's a pretty boy. He's a pretty man.
But yes, having a great spouse is knowing their love language, knowing what makes them happy, but not just happiness, but brings them joy, and the joy that sustains a lifetime, not just no temporary things.
She moving to the beat of the water.
Literally, Moana down here. But I hope
I think there's a sea turtle over here, y'all. It just went back under the water.
All right, y'all, we're back a little bit, kinda. We got off the ferry and Z is tripping because she's chasing the pigeons. And now these ghetto ass people is in my background yelling, so hold on. All right, so we're in some type of rural area of Issa Mujeres. Z is chasing pigeons. Dad is helping her do that, sweating his afro out.
Gone.
He was so cute when we started.
What James Brown do? Hold the camera right there. That's what he did,
So in this edition, because it's probably going to be a little different than what we normally post, right? Just because we're on vacation, we're outside. You know, a part of having a great spouse is also knowing what your limits are, because sometimes you want to do the most for them because you don't want to lose that person because of your past trauma. Whatever it is that you may be feeling, I would say to take a moment to self-reflect and make sure that whatever you're feeling is about where you are currently, not where you have been. So anything that has to do, like, you know, I'll be like, people like, well, you know, previously in another relationship, that wasn't cool. Well, that's not this relationship. So I don't care about that relationship, to be honest. Let's focus on how to make us better and what that looks like for us. So for me, having a great spouse is also, you know, awareness of yourself. Yes, baby. A bird. A bird. Babe, what is an important thing since you have a great spouse? How do you plan on keeping that spouse? What do you think you have to do in order to keep a great spouse? Jesus.
I have to.
It's just keeping up with the Joneses, so just keep up. Hold on
I plan on keeping it. My spouse. Quite honestly. Keeping God first. Because for me, I can't speak for my wife, but for me, it took me throwing myself completely into God to be available for her. So if I keep that mindset and just stay in the vein, I think everything else just gonna fall into place. Romans 8:28 says that all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and are called according to God's purpose. I truly believe that if I wasn't operating in God the way that I need to be, my life wouldn't be where it's at right now. So we thank God, from whom all blessings flow. Why does pigeon look like a small turkey? Hi, little pigeon.
A little bit of change of scenery, but we're still here live. We just got on the ferry to get back to Cancun. But we decided to sit on the bottom since Z is a little tired. Didn't want the sun to eat her alive. So final thoughts, final words. What advice would you give somebody seeking a long-lasting relationship, since you have found that you do have a great partner? And for me, what I would tell ladies and gentlemen is, in my opinion, compromise is a cop-out, and communication so that both parties feel like there's an understanding of where we are going in the next place. I don't think I should have to compromise. I think that I should be willing to make arrangements to make sure my family is secure, because this is what I chose for myself. So if I chose this man and this family for myself, why wouldn't I do everything in my power to make sure that it is in good standing at all times? I think the key to being a great spouse is knowing what is needed overall, big picture, and not just selfishly what you need. If I said to myself every month, you know, I am going to have my nails done, which is a goal for myself, right? I am going to have my nails done no matter what. I don't know what you going to do, but I'm going to have my nails done. And then my husband needs something. Am I still going to get my nails done, or am I going to change that? Some people may get their nails done. For me, I'm going to make sure that what God blessed me with is good and in good standing. My nails will get done at some point, you know, and that's just an example. But I think that women sometimes have this high expectation of what they want to receive, but they don't know how to match it with what they can do too. So if you want to receive at this level, you should be wanting to give at this level. No one should have to meet you at a lower place or come up higher and do more because you're not doing enough. The question to you is, what is your advice that you would give men looking for a long-lasting relationship since you've found one? And what would you say is some of the key factors in maintaining it and sustaining it?
For men that's looking to find you something to do first. It's really that simple. Make sure you have your own vision. Make sure that you are doing the internal work for you in every aspect, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. Do your work, big dog. Make sure that you're secure. Make sure that you don't need that woman to come into your life financially or any other capacity. Make sure you can hold it down as much as you can by you. Get your money up. In the words of Kendrick Lamar, get your chili up. Huh? And that's really it. What was the other part of that question?
I don't know exactly what you said something.
What was the second part of your question?
To maintain it, sustain it.
Oh, well, yeah, that's it. Do what you got to do, what you feel God has instructed you to do for you. And the woman will come, or the man will come, whichever one you like. But that's the best advice I got. Because that's what I did, honestly. So, get your finances together, get your portfolios together, get into therapy, do some shadow work. Yeah, that's it, big dog. The sun beat me down, as you can see. Your boy here, listen. Black.
Don't do that.
You're rocking and rolling.
Daddy.
Yes, pretty good.
I know why.
I guess final words would be, beautiful black people, we love you. She has her glasses as well.
So what everyone?
And this is the first episode where Zee actually is talking and showing her face. You guys have watched her grow up. So thank you for staying tuned and keeping up with the Joneses. I know this is unconventionally how we record, but this is what we got. We wanted to get you guys something and make sure that it was special for us as well, because it is our anniversary. So happy anniversary to us. And we celebrate you and your love and your future. If you have any questions, that's what I wanted to say. We wanted to do a Q&A. We wanted to see what you guys, wanted to know from us. So in this, under this post, just drop all your questions down there in the comments, and we'll answer them as best as possible.
Hey, listen. Y'all can tailor y'all questions to be a collective question or an individual question. But y'all see this man right here? All in the video, ain't it? Knows it. Look at him. He trying to pretend to be in the conversation. Look over here. He been look what? Look. Anyway, the questions can be collective questions, or they can be individual questions for us individually, and we're gonna answer them on a platform. Is we finna go? And we're gonna answer on a platform publicly. Oh, we rolling that. Oh, he made it. Yeah, I gotta tell y'all a story about this man. Mighty God.
Let me tell you, I peak game. Listen, the airports has taught me a lot of things, especially when it's spot somebody that's trying to get too close to you for the wrong reasons. Upset. Operation Security.
Honestly, she just paranoid because I think the man telling the truth. He look like it.
I don't trust nobody.
And if you see him, listen, he telling the truth. Something happened. But we gonna leave it at that. Love, peace, and light, y'all.